Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing a few products that I have been loving recently. I used to do monthly favorites videos here on my channel, but I feel like I want to do these on a quarterly basis. I know that I do try a lot of product. I do some first impressions, especially on shorts, and some of you want to know whether I continue to use these products, whether I love them. If you are new here, my name is Nadia and I'm a licensed esthetician who loves to test and review skincare products. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever there's a brand new upload. So this product was sent for me to try and I have been loving it since it arrived. And it is the Current Body Skin LED Light Therapy Mask Series 2. And she looks like this. And I love that it has an attached charger, and this is your power on button. So I use this mask 3 to 5 times per week for 10 minutes per use. I like to use this right before bed before I complete the rest of my skincare routine. Personally, I feel like doing it right before bed helps to induce relaxation. And I love that I can just clip this remote, I guess we can call it a remote, to whatever bottoms I'm wearing and move around. Say, for example, go to the restroom, drink tea, go downstairs, grab something. If we want to get technical, I love that it has 3 precise wavelengths. We have red at 633 nanometers, near infrared at 830 nanometers, and deep near infrared at 1072 nanometers. These wavelengths treat the different layers of your skin: the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. FYI, the most effective red light therapy wavelengths for skin rejuvenation should be between 630 to 664 surface issues and 810 to 854 deeper tissue penetration. These specific wavelengths are scientifically backed to stimulate mitochondria and boost cellular energy. Before using, I like to double cleanse. I like to apply the LED light on bare skin. This is incredibly important. All red light therapy should be used on bare skin. For best results, it is recommended that you apply on clean, bare skin. And I have also learned that at work, where I also treat my clients with red light therapy. So I leave this on for 10 minutes. You do not want to leave this on for more than 10 minutes. It does not mean that you will get better results if you do. So once the 10 minutes are up, I like to apply hydrating, skin soothing serums and moisturizers. And from use, I have noticed smoother, plumper, more luminous skin. And I've been working on improving my skin's protective barrier, and the use of this LED light mask has helped to reduce redness and inflammation. I will be reviewing this in the future, so do stay tuned for that. Yeah, so you do stay tuned for that. I feel like my favorite features of this are, of course, that, it adheres to your skin, of course. It has a ton of LED lights, hello, and there are LED lights on the nose area, and I absolutely enjoy the fact that there is a chin strap here and LED lights across it as well. This is one of the best LED lights that I have tried, will continue to use. Next product I have is the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Ampule. This is made with pure Centella Asiatica from Madagascar. I purchased this after I emptied the MEDICUBE Exosome Zika Ampule. I will link my review to that up above. And it's not that I didn't like the MEDICUBE product, it's just that I wanted to try something new, because I could. So I started using this both morning and evening, but I felt like I needed something more hydrating for nighttime use, so I switched over to something more hydrating for nighttime use, and I simply stuck to using this during the day. I use it after cleansing, using an essence, or toning. I will be reviewing this, so do stay tuned. Or one of the things I love about this, of course, is the limited ingredients. I feel like the limited ingredients list allows it to work best on sensitive, sensitized, or compromised skin. From daily use, I have noticed a stronger barrier, calmer skin, absolutely, and less redness, less irritation, and less heat on the cheek area, which is where I was experiencing some of that redness and sensitivity. Let me also share some benefits of Centella Asiatica here. It deeply hydrates, it calms inflammation, accelerates wound healing and strengthening of the skin's barrier. It also helps to promote collagen and elastin production, which we absolutely love here. I also love that it's easy to apply over the skin, as you can see in the demo here. Next, I have the BioDance Bio Collagen Real Deep Mask, and I have the BioDance Hydroserenol Real Deep Mask. Both of these are different. One is the pink and then one is the blue, but this is what they look like. I have been very late to the overnight hydrogel mask trend, but only because I am texturally sensitive, especially at night, when it comes to like overly heavy and overly sticky products. I have gotten up in the middle of the night to remove products if they just felt too heavy or too sticky. One night though, when I was struggling with my skin with all of this sensitivity, I thought, you know what, I've thrown the kitchen sink at this. Let's give this a go. Let's see if I can sleep through the night with a hydrogel mask on top. I slept through the night. I thought the mask was actually very cooling and soothing. I did do it, I think it was when we had a little bit of a heat wave in like March. Yes, mid-March or early March. I don't know. But it felt really, really good. And I did also wake up with a little bit of wrinkling the next day because I randomly started sleeping on my side right before I had to wake up. But the second and third times, no wrinkling, no issues because I was good. I slept on my back. I like using these in the middle of the week as a refresh, as a deeply hydrating treatment. From use, I have been getting loads of compliments on my skin. Clients have told me that my skin looks supple, that I am glowing, and skin literally looks glassy for about 3 to 5 days post masking. One of the best ingredients to help reduce transepidermal water loss is niacinamide, but you can also minimize that by using these hydrogel masks overnight, as the hydrogel helps to create a barrier that prevents evaporation. So it forces whatever is underneath that mask to really sink in the skin. This is great for skin that needs soothing, minimize inflammation, and really truly give you that glass skin. And I do feel like masks like these are best suited for dry, very dry skin, even mature skin. And I do know that there are brightening masks out there, brightening overnight masks out there that I perhaps will dip my toes into once I'm a little bit more confident with my skin's barrier. But so far I have enjoyed both of these, and I do have like a, what is that, Sunboon editor mask as well that I do want to try, and I have some by Round Lab as well that I will be trying in the future, and I will of course let you know how that goes. Let me talk about the MEDICUBE Hypochlorous Acid Daily Facial Spray. This also saved my skin when I was going through some sensitivity and trying to encourage healing. I feel like I'm a huge fan of hypochlorous acid spray since I started using this one. I did pick up a larger size and I just kind of toss it in the travel size because I do toss this in my gym bag and I will kind of mist my skin after working out because I do have to drive home from the gym and sometimes it does take me a while to, you know, get in the shower. I know it's kind of gross after the gym. I, of course, have tried to just use this at night, but when my skin was feeling its most sensitive, I did find myself using this morning and evening. I also love that you can mist this over makeup. So if you are feeling perhaps sensitive or perhaps feeling a little bit of warmth, you can apply this over makeup. You can also toss this in the fridge for a more soothing, calming effect. And I did read when I initially started using this that you shouldn't use this with vitamin C or retinol. To be honest, I haven't really been using that anyway because my skin has been so sensitive and irritated. But I also read that you can use it in the same routine. However, you have to allow this to dry, fully dry, before you can apply your vitamin C or your retinol-based products. Let me know if you have used another brand's hypochlorous acid spray. I do know that the ingredients within this tend to be really minimal, but I do want to try the prequel unit just because I've read really good things about the mist of that specific unit. So let me know if you've tried any hypochlorous acid sprays in the comments down below. I'd love to know your experience. Let me quickly just breeze through two makeup products that I cannot live without. The first of which I literally just emptied. And this is kind of embarrassing, but you know, this is a judgment-free zone. This is the Benefit HOOLA Wave in the original shade. This is a bronzing balm, and I absolutely adore the brush that this came with. And this was, of course, sent to me by Benefit. But this is my first unit, and I loved it so much. I literally like scraped the edges here and try to get as much product as I possibly could. I do have this on my skin today, and unless stated otherwise, this is what I have been wearing all day, every day when I do wear makeup. I feel like the shade really suits me, and of course, forgive my breakout here, which is gigantic. And this is the brush that I use it with. And I feel like the shade really suits me perfectly. I do love that this formula has a natural finish. It is water resistant and it is smudge proof. It blends seamlessly on to the skin and it really does just kind of give you this bronzy, beautiful look. You can apply this to the cheeks, forehead, nose, or all over the face, and it is buildable. So if you want bronzier look, layer, but that is what the original shade in this looks. I have not used anything other than this, clearly, because I just emptied it. Another Benefit product that I have been absolutely obsessed with, and this is a new launch. This is the Benefit Juice Stick in Shelly. This is a dewy gel blush, and this too is waterproof, and I am wearing it on the cheeks today. I feel like out of all of the shades that they sent, this is my favorite. I'll link a short here of another shade that I have tested because I feel like I do swatch through these because, you know, blush is just gorgeous, and I feel like I tend to suffer from blush blindness whenever I use blush sticks. I don't know what takes over me, but I just keep applying it. So I know it's kind of hard to tell when you swatch it like this, or the shade. But yeah, that's what that looks like. Let me perhaps turn the light down. So maybe you can see it there a little bit better. If not, here I am. You can definitely see it on my face a lot better. This is also waterproof and it has a cooling, soothing effect when you initially introduce it to the skin. I have worn this to the gym for like 2-mile runs and also leg day. It survives. It's still on my face, even though I look like a red tomato. Adore this formula. Because I do apply it when I have makeup on, I do use a Morphe brush with it. But yeah, a truly beautiful shade. And I did like Shelly in the powder form as well. Stunning. Absolutely love these. I think these are going to be a big hit for summer and even festival season. Those are my favorites for the quarter. Let me know what products you have been loving in the comments down below, or perhaps if you've tried any of the products I shared with you all today. Let me know if they worked out for you, what's your skin type, and would you recommend them to others? So yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for spending some time with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Especially better, but I feel like it makes it even more so better for, I feel like it makes it, I feel like scraped, but when I was feeling, but when my skin was feeling its